Okay. JB, do you want to intro it?
Yeah. Hello, and welcome to another IOSF match. We are finally into the big season. We've, of course, had Phoenix Creds earlier, and now we have Chef's ProSoccer. ProSoccer, of course, the new side that has formed in the interim between the seasons. Chefs, of course, have coming off the back of a really strong summit. I am joined with Jay, I should have
Hello.
mentioned.
Right.
And of course, your streamer today is Mike. So, yeah, I mean, quickly looking at the lineups, we're almost full. Chefs are going in with the really strong lineup for Chefs, really. I'm not sure who's going to go in at CF. ProSoccer, of course, got a strong lineup themselves. Atox has returned to start playing more. Jay, yeah, do you want to make some observations on them?
Yeah, I was gonna say like Atox obviously coming back is a big deal for them, like very big. I've also noticed Rolex is is back in is he back in Pro Soccer? Yeah, he is. So I think they've also acquired a few new players with some old ones, but mainly looking at that, that's a pretty strong zero lineup, I'd say.
Zero lineup.
Well, it is literally all the same players, so it's a very strong team. With Rolex being the previous one, I think CF's probably gonna be Scum. I'd imagine JB. He's played a lot of CF for them. Pretty
That's
much the
true,
only
yeah.
CF. So, oh, here he is loading the game now. So yeah, Scum's coming.
Yeah.
But I think
So,
looking at this, it's gonna be a very good game.
oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. It's
Yeah, it's
always
gonna be a good
good
one.
when chefs have their strongest lineup out. We always say that they're capable of beating anybody on their day, and
Exactly.
they've got a meta that's really working for them at the moment. 7-Up
Mhm.
is very strong on this update. Loire, we know he can pass the ball left, right, centre in that CM position. Amaya is starting to turn into a decent like
Yeah.
foil for their attackers
Yeah.
as well.
Sorry, I want to touch on it. I have to
No,
call Lewis because apparently he's not picking up or coming. So I'm just quickly giving him a ring. So I'm gonna mute a sec while I try and wake him. 2 seconds.
and yeah, I mean, looking at Pro Soccer's lineup, I mean, people are making obviously the obvious comparison to Zero, and that is probably because the whole lineup are former Zero players. From what I can see there, Atox, like we mentioned before, is a really, really good player when he plays. He's one of them players that can disappear from the game for
Come back.
months and then come back and be like just as good as he was before he left. So it'll be interesting to see how he does get up today up against Segod Rock, who's also having a decent spell for Chefs in defence. David at centre back is an interesting one. You got any views on that one, Jay? Because I know he's a former Zero player like yourself.
Yeah. I think from what I heard from him himself was that against NG, they didn't have a CEB in a friendly, so they told Davic to just go in there for the game and fill. Um, he did a pretty good job. They said play there again, and ever since then he's been a sort of role on CB, for Chefs. So I think they put him in the role to see how he do. He's done well, and they're gonna keep playing him there as long as he enjoys it, as long as he keeps doing well.
That is the main thing,
I
yeah.
don't see a problem for it. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of players at the moment who are trying to retrain in new positions. I mean, obviously, Scum was never a centre forward. Looks
No.
like he's trying to learn that.
Yeah.
And I think it's mainly due down to the strength of the lineups.
I think so.
Um,
I think
like
so.
people who want to get in the first team squad are having to be a bit more adventurous in learning new
Definitely.
positions, stuff like
Definitely.
that.
Look at the chef's defense. You'd say like they've got a very very good def, and then he was also a GK for a bit. But when they've got Kame, he's not going to get a GK spot. So he's now had to adapt to sort of becoming a CF and filling that role. Cause Chef never really had. I guess you could say they had Luar up front, but then again, you need him CM to create the space and passes. So I think they needed to have a CF. I think Scum sort of just took the role and he's been doing well with it. So I guess they keep
Yeah.
him there.
Well, that's it. I think as well with 7 Up, I mean, he has played wing in the past, but he was always known as a centre forward. You know, he's
Yeah,
moved out to the wing.
exactly.
I think a lot of people are just becoming utility players as the game's
For sure.
developed on the new updates. People are trying new positions, like we said. I think we're almost ready for kickoff. Chefs seem to be ready and are looking to try and make ProSoccer ready as well. By the looks of the chat, I do have Twitch chat open, so if you do want to make any observations during the game, or you want to PM me or anything like that, please do. I did get a message from 7Up actually on Steam, who said, "Did you know the average rating of Chefs is 8.15 current lineup?" That's pretty good.
Pretty
I'm
high,
assuming
isn't
that's
it?
out of 10. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's out of 10, isn't
It's
it?
out of 10. Yep.
So I mean,
That's great.
that's easily Chef's strongest lineup they've ever had. I
That
would
lineup
say.
there, yeah, that lineup there is the very strongest. That chef, that is literally every player in their best position of the highest rating in that team that I can think of in chefs. They're not missing a single player.
I think what we should forget as well is the fact that Kime has moved back into goal, and that is such a big move for Chefs because
Yeah,
he is a good keeper and he makes them saves.
true.
And that's gonna help Chefs going forward. I think in the
So
weaker
true.
games, Chefs might. I don't know who their substitute goalkeeper is.
I don't think
As
they
we say
have
that,
one, to be fair.
yeah, as we say that, we are kicked off, and the ball is
Indeed.
with Nori to Salix. Salix trying to get past Luar. Luar's won that early battle and brings it forward for Chefs.
I think there's a few interesting matchups here. Salix versus Loire definitely is going to be a big one. I also think Nuri versus Isco as well, because Isco was voted to be one of the best fullbacks in the last season.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
him
Yeah,
versus Nuri is going to be a very big battle. And also Rock versus Atox. Rock's a new player. Atox is not. Obviously, you know how good Atox can be. So these wing fights, are going to be very, very good to
Chefs
see.
swing it in at the back post like we see them
Classic
do
chefs.
very often. Yeah,
Yeah. Atox losing out a little bit there.
ProSoccer have survived. Yeah, that situation. Um,
Oh,
I haven't had a chance to
oh,
see
good
the Pro
tackle.
Soccer kits. It's sort of an NT yellow, that isn't it?
Yeah, it's
You
somewhat
would say.
similar. Yeah, it's somewhat similar. It's like a sort of NT yellow with the stripes in the middle, obviously.
I do like yellow kits though.
I do as well,
It's
yeah. They're
nice.
nice. Definitely. That's a really good
MTZ,
ball.
oh, good ball to Robbie, but he has just gone offside. Not by much though.
It didn't look that off. I thought he honestly looked onside from my view there, but I guess obviously the game knows better than my
On
eye.
here with the ball in, and that's an early
Oh,
goal for Chefs. And the big man who has moved to centre forward has got
that is
that goal.
that is unfortunate. I've noticed Rolex's ping here. He's on 75 ping. As a GK,
Yeah,
that's not great. You know, that's essentially like he's like, look, you can see how late he react. I think the ping's going to be a big issue for him. I think
yeah,
chefs are probably going to notice that and think, it's only climbing. It's gone to 77 now. It's only getting worse for him.
yeah.
That's
That
going to
is
be a
a
really
shame.
big issue. That's a shame. Like, if it comes down to that, the difference of the game, that would be a very big shame. I can't lie. That would
And
be a massive shame.
yeah, the thing is as well. I mean, the defense of Pro Soccer isn't a bad defense, and they're all low pings as well.
True, true.
So
Yeah, they're
that
all
could
French, aren't they? On a
counteract
Paris
that.
server, so
Yeah,
makes a big
Salix with a
difference.
chance to counter here. He's managed to get the wrong side of Isco, but
Too
then
hard,
just
too hard.
way too hard for
Yeah,
Atox.
Atos was never going to make that in time. It's a good idea, though. The thought was there. He's seen the ball. It's a battle of vision, I think, between these two. Luar, and you know how good Luar is with his long balls and through balls.
Yeah,
He's incredibly dangerous.
he's very patient on the ball as
Oh
well.
yeah, he makes you he makes you like aggressive because you sit there, you watch him, and the minute you rush him, he will just roll on by, and then suddenly
Yeah,
he's got acres of room, and you're like, what have I done? You cannot rush the guy. You have to just try and pressure him, but not get too close.
Davids with a
Scum
good ball
through
through to
again.
Scum.
Let's see
Scum to
goal.
make it 2-0, and he
Yeah,
has
yeah.
done.
I mean,
Oh,
I
what
think
can we say?
I think with Scum you have to in 1v1s you have to mind game. You can't just sit on your line. You have to try and fake it or like try and do something because if you rush like that really early and then just constantly run back, then look how much time he's got. You know, you can't miss from there, can he? Really?
Yeah,
You've got
I
to
mean,
like try and pressure him, try and fake him out. I guess he did in a way. He tried to rush him and fake
yeah.
it, but I
I've
think
got
he
to
rushed a bit too
say
early.
as well. I mean, the positioning for Scum there was inch perfect as well.
Yeah,
Like
it was. It
he
was
was in the exact perfect area for
true.
that ball.
He's very good at this guy. I've noticed his shooting's gotten a lot better recently. I've noticed he's been hitting some really nice like bangers, honestly, in friendlies. He's definitely a good shooter. He's improved a lot since I last saw him play properly in attack.
Atox wins the corner for ProSoccer. Is this a chance to bite back for them? They
Let's
really
hope
need
so.
this goal. Ball comes in, but Chef's got it clear. Salix is there to pick it up. Scum, no,
Caught a
good
bit.
tracking back from him. This is what we
Yeah.
see Chefs do a lot lately. They just leave two men up, and the centre forward just comes back
Yeah,
and just battles for the ball and wins it back.
and they hit for a counter then with the people wide. The wingers stay wide, and they just play it 7 up to dribble through and play the counter attack. Look how wide Loire's gone there. You saw him go off screen.
Yeah,
There, see? There you go.
yeah. And
Just
he's
like that. That's all you need to do. You need to find
ProSoccer
room.
got lucky there because he was just unmarked.
Yeah, he was literally. I said it as well. You notice him sort of. He sort of slides out of sort of no. That's a really good ball.
That was a good ball.
Incredibly close.
It's danger
Atox
still
there.
on for Chefs.
Oh,
That's fell to Nori. Nori.
Good
Oh,
save.
but look how many men were on the line there for
I think
Chefs.
it would have been saved if he didn't save it anyway, because Chef's got
Yeah.
3 people on the line. But that's still a good save. He came out quickly. He dived on top of the ball, so Nuri he could not squeeze it through. There was no gap. Timeout for Chefs. Interesting,
Yeah.
considering that's a really good ball.
They've
Again,
played on, though.
Yeah, Scum sort of. He's offside.
He's offside.
But they're very interchangeable, that attack. You know, Loire goes wide and then Scum takes CM, or 7 Up takes CM. They're very sort of fluid. Like, when one moves, the other one will instantly slot into his place, and that
Yeah.
sort of gives them that whole coverage of the pitch, I think.
Oh, Salix has lost it a few times to Loire in that area, and it's such a dangerous area to lose the ball as well, especially when you're playing
Especially to
someone like
him.
Chefs.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very dangerous man to lose it to. Oh, Isco helped out a bit by Loire there.
Yeah, you're going to be
Let's see
seeing
this.
that a lot, especially with it.
Always comes back. Oh, it's a really bad ball, but I don't think Atox had the room to shoot straight away.
Yeah, he's got no support really. Ball comes in
That's
from
a really
Atox.
good
That's a
ball.
good header. No, Nori off the
No.
post.
No, that's
Atox
so
still
unlucky.
battling for it, and that is very unlucky though.
Oh, that's
for
so
ProSoccer.
unlucky for ProSoccer. That's a good sign though that they can come back. You know, it's a very.
They've
good
got to
sign.
show it, haven't they? They've got to get that
Yeah.
confidence going.
Yeah,
They are a new side. I'm not sure how much they've been playing together. I haven't been noticing it really.
But not many. Nowhere near as many as Chefs have been playing.
Yeah, Chefs have been really up for it this
Really
season.
active, yeah. And also, don't forget, like I said, it's a new team. They haven't played much. It's their first taste of league with this new team, so you've got to give them a bit of slack here. I think cut them a bit of slack. But no, they're showing signs of promise. You know, that's a good tackle by NKZ.
I think the danger now for ProSoccer is that the more that they push for the goals, they're going to get exposed again.
Definitely, yeah.
Devenop's going to get all kinds of space up there. We know that's where he likes to operate. Scum's gone wide there.
Great ball.
I don't think he'll make that. It was close. He went for the long shot as well, just to show us what he does.
It's Scum. It wouldn't be a game without a Scum long shot. That's a great ball.
That's great
lovely,
interplay, yeah.
Yeah.
Salix has got
Salix
loads of
there.
space to run into. He's gone long. He was obviously running out of stamina, but maybe he could have maybe took it just a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think he could have helped a bit more, but it's a good effort. Again, you see Nuri, it's just a little bit too powerful, like the one we saw with Atox as well.
Yeah.
There's too much power on it. Once he finds that right pace, I think he'll be okay. Loire here doing what just best, crossing it in. That's a great cross.
And there we go.
It's lethal. Scum is lethal in the air.
Scum
That's
hat
2
trick.
headers. That's 2 headers though. He's won against, you know, MTZ. You think that's quite tough to do. MTZ's very good in the air. So to win headers versus MTZ, you've got to really.
I think it's the quality of the ball as well. That's
ball,
perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
To be fair, he blocked MTZ. Yeah, that ball is literally.
it's bad for a
perfect.
keeper because keepers aren't coming out to get that.
I
And
think,
it's, you know, right, just the perfect area to win the header as well.
I think they're quite hard to get. But if it's within that six-yard box, I've always said, if it's within that first box in the box, you can catch it most times. Like 9 times out of 10, I think you can catch it. It's just judging it. Sometimes can be really hard for a keeper to know if it's like aggressive, if it's low and flat, or if it's high and loopy. You got to be quick to decide. Because the minute you hesitate and then come out, you're out. Oh, what a ball!
There's a chance now. This has got to be a goal for ProSoccer to make this work. And no, it isn't on the one-on-one. Nori
Nuri panicked, but I think he shot down the middle and came just.
not as
quick to
great
dive.
as straight. I
No.
think he'll say that himself, but
Yeah.
we've got to score in big games like that. It could still go in though, and it
Is
has
it?
done for
That's
ProSoccer.
a weird looking goal, but well done, Salix. This is it. This is 4 goals in 26 minutes. What's going
It's been
on?
a lightning start,
It's
and
been
they
a
needed
lightning
that
start.
ProSoccer. They really needed that.
It's a really good ball by Roby. Can I just say that's a fantastic ball, but
For
very
Davic, it's
unlucky for
unfortunate.
Davic.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to say
he's
it feels for the
blocked
guy.
it, but you see that happen so often as a defender. Like
It
it just
loops
falls
up.
perfectly for the attacker.
Yeah.
There you go. One back for ProSoccer.
Indeed, indeed.
I think the difference has just been that Chefs take all their chances and ProSoccer hasn't necessarily done the same. I
You
think
could
that's
say it's a bit of a keeper difference, but it's not necessarily right. I think the ping difference makes it. Again, I can't understand how big a difference for a keeper to have above 50 ping. I think is honestly not good. If it impacts your reflexes, your judgment, everything about a GK just gets thrown off.
I wonder if he even was supposed to goalkeep today. Like he didn't jump in right away. So
Yeah, I guess not. I guess he must have been the backup.
Somebody made a comment in chat saying the lineup is basically zero. But the more I look at it, the more I think you never saw Robbie at centre forward for zero. Atox
No.
didn't play in the summit, so they weren't used to him.
I mean, they're missing what? They're missing a few. They're missing what? Me and goal, I guess. You're missing
Yeah.
EA and CB. Well, EA and CB.
Yeah.
You're missing
Mike.
Rhino, CF. You're missing Mike. You're missing Panther. You're missing a lot of zero players, I have to say. Like, you've still got MTZ, you've still got Roby, Salix, Atox, Nuri, NKZ. But you're also missing Mike, Rhino, me, Hiei, Panther. You're missing half of it. You got half and half here, I think, in my opinion, of the first team.
Oh, that was almost a good ball for Omeya.
But yeah, it's a good point. It is a zero team, but it's missing a few players from last season. It's fair to say.
So Godrock now have a chance to come forward.
Good
That's
ball.
a good ball to Scum. Scum, could he make it 4?
Good
No,
save,
this
good save.
time Rolex gets the save in. But
Bit of a
Chef's
quick kick.
yeah, putting the pressure on.
Oh, he's tried something fancy.
Tried to Ole. Didn't
Yeah,
work.
it looked like that. Atox
What can
here.
Atox do?
Nice movement. Oh, unlucky.
Trying to find Nori.
Yeah.
Chef's just playing a couple of 1-2s to slow the game down a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see the intention there, but the Kale wasn't right.
What a
Oh,
ball
let's fall
again.
through to Roby.
Oh,
Can
wide,
Robbie
wide,
get
wide.
it?
Oh,
Just
I
through
don't
to
think he saw
Atox.
it.
Salix
Yeah.
picks it up. Oh, but he's
Ooh,
lost it
that-
to 7-up.
That looks
Salix
weird.
takes that yellow card. Take bets now on Salix getting sent off.
Yeah,
He always forgets he has a yellow.
True.
Always. Robbie, trying to find Nori. Destron picks the loose ball up.
I think ProSoccer are gonna, that post shot makes it 3-2. I think they're gonna regret a few chances here. That
Yeah.
1v1, that could have been 3-3, and there you go. Suddenly you're all tied up. So, while Chefs have taken their chances, like Mike said or you said, I think ProSoccer are gonna regret it a little bit if they don't come equal at halftime.
Yeah.
Unlucky there.
Yeah, I think the
Oh,
volley was on for Atox, but Scum again. It's that line play for Chefs. They just stick
Yeah, they
dead
love it.
right to the line, and if your defender doesn't know where they are, it's just a free ball to someone
It's true.
all the
You
time.
gotta always against Chefs. You can't lose your man, or you can't lose focus, because the minute you turn off, somebody's suddenly behind you. You're like, what the hell? Good movement by Nuri to run forward. Atox there. Nuri not on the same wavelength.
Salix
Good tackle by Salix.
does well, but Destron takes no chances there with the wolf.
Just woofs it away.
Still in the first half, by the way, and this game has just had plenty of chances.
Electric. Great ball. Roby's have to take time here. Let people get in the box. Hold it up a little bit, then cross. Good ball. Well defended. Chefs. Nuri here.
Nori with the ball in,
Bit
but it's
deep,
over
bit deep.
everyone's head. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit deep.
Getting some predictions coming in chat. 67th minute, Salix sent off.
Okay.
88th minute,
Yep.
3-all. I'm assuming that means, Trabs, you think the last goal will be in the 88th minute?
After you get sent off, yeah. That's a great ball. Oh, no, dirty. Oh, he had it.
Oh,
no, he lost
Nadirty
it.
had it, and this could be
Not there.
dangerous. Oh, it
What
was
a
cheeky from Scormer, almost in.
Well, I think. Well, no, Rolex didn't save it. I think NKZ headed it down. That's a good save by NKZ. I think he was aware of what he was trying.
I think
Yeah,
if it gets to 4-1, I can't see ProSoccer getting back into
They need
this.
a goal now.
Oh,
Oh,
Luar
there we
picks
go.
up the yellow.
Luar on a yellow. Will
Both
he remember if he's...
CMs, yeah, both CMs on it now.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
75th minute, Gus leaking Archon.
True.
I mean, that's probably gonna happen.
And Rhino says the game will get cancelled in the 88th minute. Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus, virtual coronavirus.
I mean, to be fair, they're taking it in a submarine under the sea. It's pretty much the safest place you could play it, I guess. Bearing in mind all the players have had their checks and are not carriers of it. I think you're gonna be okay underwater. I think no crowd or anything.
To be honest, I think
Indoors.
MTZ is a super spreader, but not of the
Yeah,
coronavirus. Of something else.
Or something, for sure. That's a good save by Kame. Look how quickly he came. Oh, he didn't even come out, actually. He pre-dived it a bit, but it made sense. Close side.
We got 46 viewers, pretty good. I'm
It's a
happy
good
with
amount.
that.
Yeah, same. That's actually a decent number.
This is, big chance for
Well,
Nori
1v1
there.
again, yeah, shot down the middle. This header was
Yeah.
kind of strange.
Yeah, out of all the shots, that one goes in.
Of all the shots, that one goes in, yeah. I've got a little reminder. Thank you for that. 46 viewers, since you have so many, don't forget, if you do have a Twitch Prime sub, to use it on IOSoccer. Click that subscribe button. Get your subs in, boys.
Oh, yes.
Don't be wasting that Twitch Prime. Use it on a game you care about. iOS, that's why you're watching it.
Love
Love
that,
it.
Jay. Love that.
That's it, mate. That's what it's all about.
Declan says, it's a family show, Declan. We're not swearing anymore.
Like,
Mate,
want Twitch subs, mate.
unless
Don't want
somebody
this.
scores an absolute banger, then I might
Yeah.
accidentally swear again, like I did that time. But
Yeah, true, but it happens. Like that Baz screamer from last season. Do you remember that one? My God, top corner outside the box. You don't see that from Baz very often.
somebody said download Raid Shadow Legends. No, don't do that.
No, don't download that game. Do not. I repeat, download that game. Don't give in.
Oh
to the
wow,
peer
we're
pressure,
getting some
boys.
spam in the chat now. Now we know that we've got many viewers when you get loads of tryhards in chat.
That's our mods.
True.
The mods are spamming and the normal people are just talking normally. You know how it is.
Classic mod behavior.
Oh,
Oh, that's
no,
loose.
Look back,
Now, if that
look
was
back.
Scum, the shot was coming in immediately. But a
think it
Mayor
was
took his
in.
time.
Yeah, if he'd shot straight away, Rolex wasn't even looking
Yeah,
at
he was
the
off
ball.
his line.
He wasn't looking at the ball as well. He had his head down and he was running back towards the goal with his back towards the ball.
Well, with the
Touchdown.
ball
Good
in
catch,
this
yeah.
time, Rolex is there.
Good
Oh, that's a good ball from
ball.
Rolex. Atox
Davish
is
rushed.
1-on-1. What
we
will
go.
he do? Can he
Kane's a
score?
mind gamer.
Takes his time,
Kane mind gamed him. Kane faked
He
the
did.
rush and Atox shot early.
and that's
said it
rustiness
again.
from Atox. I reckon the
Yeah, I think so. I think he called the bluff, unfortunately, and didn't quite work out for him. But it's signs that they're getting the chance.
Oh, that's loose. It's loose.
What's
Could this
looking?
be it? To Robbie. Robbie scores.
Oh, that's bad.
3-2.
That's bad from Chefs for throwing it. That's not a
Yeah,
good.
Davic has got his head in his hands there.
You have to say though, of all the shots that are going in, they're really weird goals.
Yeah.
The header, and then a missed pass from Davic. Kane's saving all the hard 1v1s, but he's conceding these ones. You think you've got to feel a bit sorry for him,
Yeah.
Good layup.
To be
though.
fair as well, there, Robbie,
Good
he
layoff.
waited,
Yeah,
and then
very
he took the
patient
shot.
of Atox not to shoot early. and
Kime
have
had
the
no
vision.
chance there.
Yeah, it's like that. At that point, it's a 50-50 guess. Kame just has to guess from there. But he's done well in the 2 1v1s he's had. He's managed to mind game both Nuri and Atox. So, Chefs, you'd think, a bit of pressure on them now, no? They had a 3-goal
Indeed.
lead.
They didn't get
then-
that fourth goal,
And then Scum tried to chip Rolex when he could have scored normally. Yeah, you gotta think, is that BM gonna bite them back? And also, is ProSoccer's missus gonna bite them back? It's a very open game now. It's
Yeah,
only-
anything can happen now.
Yeah, it's up for everybody, I think.
Nori
It's a good
puts it
ball.
in. Atox was there, but
Oh my God,
just
the
blocked by
pressure.
Luar, I think, was there to get the block in.
Yeah, there was there with the block. That's a
Scum
good ball,
goes
but NKZ's
across.
in front.
Yeah,
NKZ's
should
in
be
front.
tidying that up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the area where
That's a good ball,
ProSoccer
but
have
I think
lost
he's
it.
off. He's off.
He's
Yeah.
off. Rolex just lets it hit him.
It bounces off his helmet.
Yeah. Good ball by
Oh, and
Salix
he's off as
again.
well.
2 offsides in quick succession.
Is this me third? No. Okay. Luar. He loves that ball. Luar does.
Yeah.
Loves that inverted
And
curl back.
if you're chefs now, what do you do? Do you start thinking about shutting the game down?
I
Because
think it's a bit early for that. And
yeah,
57 minutes, you only got a 1-goal lead. If you then shut it down and concede, you're not going to be in the right frame of mind to then go out and fight for one. So I think they've got to get at least a 2-goal cushion and then shut it down by about the 70th minute, I'd say.
Let's just act like it's still 0-0.
Exactly. As we always said in 0 as well, always act like it's 0-0. No matter how far ahead you are, play the game properly. Don't, like, change how you're playing. If it ain't broke,
Atox with a chance to
don't fix
cross,
it.
puts it in. Nori's there!
There it
And it's
is!
the equaliser
Yes,
for
it is!
Nori!
Oh, it's big. God, I cannot believe the comeback from ProSoccer here.
It's
They've
been
to be fair,
a Jekyll and Hyde game, hasn't it?
yeah, to be fair, they've been banging on the door since they've had those 2 1v1s. They have been constant pressure from Pro. That's a fantastic. Look at that ball. Davic has not read that header. I think he's got a little bit lost there trying to track Nuri.
I think his inexperience at CB is showing.
Yeah,
there.
he's not even near it. I think whilst he's very good at the 1v1 Davic, the headers take time. I think you're as a CB, JB, you'll agree. Headers are hard to do.
Totally.
It takes a
I'm
lot
still
of
terrible
position.
at winning headers.
There you go. I think even he said to me he hates headers too. So, I mean, if experience CB is saying it's a
Oh,
problem.
this could get
What's
worse
it
for
again?
Chefs. Robbie's through, but this
Oh,
time,
red
with
by
the
Kane.
trademark rush,
Yeah,
he
forward
wins
dive.
it.
Yeah. You have to say those 3 1v1s-ish, 1v1s won by Kime. If all 3 of them have been scored, ProSoccer would be up by about 3 goals by now. You know, these chances, they matter. Rolex has to be careful here, not to... Cause,
Yeah, if Chefs get one chance for a one-on-one or a header,
Yeah.
it's still going to be second best for order, isn't he? Second favourite to win it.
Exactly. So, you've got to think about that as well.
And all it takes, is 7-up to get through once. They've just got to play it smart now, ProSoccer, if they want to try and get anything out of this game. Amaya puts the ball in the back post. This time, though, Rolex saves it.
He says no. He comes across that post and he dives like his life depends on it. What a save. He talks here. 1v1 versus Davic. This could be, if he wins this, it could force somebody across.
Yeah,
here.
he's looking for the cross. Plays it back to
Finds
Salix. Salix should play it to Nori, but doesn't. Decides to try and woof it through.
Plays
He
it
gets
to
it to
Atox.
Atox. Atox with time to
Atox.
cross. What will he do? He's went for the shot possibly there. It looked a bit strange, but
Looked like he shot a really aggressive cross. I'm not entirely sure. It was one of those.
Salix now so good at that forward run.
Oh,
Back to the back post for Nori, and it's 4-3 to ProSoccer. The comeback is real.
Oh my god, I can't believe what we're watching, JB. JB, what's going on? JB, what is iOS?
Oh, I don't know.
What's
Chefs
happening?
look so comfortable the first half.
They were
I
so
don't
ahead.
know.
Isco, Nuri's been a nuisance this half. He's been all over the place, and Isco can't. Isco and Davic have struggled with him in the air. You don't see Nuri winning a lot of headers. He's not known for his heading, but he's won 2 of them. And you think
Do you know what? I think the turning point was,
that Davic back pass?
that's really put the confidence down on Chefs.
Yeah, I honestly agree with that. I think that's really put them off.
And there's still time in this game. No, it's not over yet. We don't know what could happen here. Could it get worse for Chefs, or could they come back into this game?
You
Stay
just
with
don't
us. We've got 52 viewers.
It's
just as
getting
I
up.
clicked.
It's getting exciting. People have come to watch. Another attack for ProSoccer. They smell blood. They smell blood and they're going for it.
Atox
Oh,
tried to
they
loop
can't
it round
go wrong.
Godrock.
Here we go, back again. It's the
It's
other
good
end
ball
for
by Scum.
Chefs. It's attacking stuff for Chefs. That's end-to-end stuff, this. It's end-to-end.
Amaya on NKZ, puts the ball in.
ball. Good header
MTZ
by
heads
MTZ.
out.
MTZ collects it again.
Oh, he's gone.
Here we go. The
He's
counter
coming
attack.
forward. It's on.
Here we go. Right to
ball to
Nuri
Nori.
here. What's he going to do? Is he going to take us go on? Is he going to pass it back? He's taking us go on. Oh, he's trying to wipe ball. Well,
He's
it's
found
MTZ,
him, though.
MTZ on Paris, you know what he's like. You know what his...
Tries to
Nori's
find
taken
Robbie,
off.
but now Chefs have a chance to
Now
counter
Chefs
as
have
well.
the counter as well. It really is.
7-up ran straight into Salix,
Oh,
and he's lost out to
tackled.
Atox, who's tracked back.
Atox going now wide. It's back to ProSoccer. It's their throw in.
7-up has left the
Great,
server. Not sure what's happened there.
That almost looks like a rage quit. I'm not gonna lie. He's been known to do it in friendlies. You don't see it in a league match though. That's
He's coming back.
weird.
The config has been activated.
He's turned on his W cheats. It's gonna happen, boys. I have to actually go back to Rolex here. Rolex takes a dodge. It's a bit. Oh no! You've got to be careful with these kicks.
He
Play it
really
safe.
does. If he puts that to scum, it's
a
going
goal.
in.
Yeah, we saw what happened last season. To us, so to say. To Phoenix.
I mean, his
Scum hit
ping
two
is
of them.
still hanging around 70, 75.
It's not good, is it?
It's not ideal.
They're protecting him well though. At the back, MTZ or Dirty.
They've done
and
so
NKZ.
much better this second half. Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably takes the yellow. It's
Ooh.
probably a good yellow there when Loire's running
Yeah.
forward.
That's
Oh, that's a good ball
though.
through to 7-Up. Can 7-Up score? No, it's
He's
off the
missed.
crossbar. Scum to shoot.
No,
And it's
he's missed
over.
as well. Oh, oh my goodness me.
What a game.
Oh my, what a game.
Oh,
He's
Atox
got
now
goes
have a
through
chance to
3.
counter.
He's off. He's off. He's got the inside here. He's
What
got
can he
2.
do? He's got Robbie and Nori with him. Goes for the shot. Cam's not going to be
yeah.
beaten there by
Not
that.
from there, no. But you have to say it's pinged off the crossbar.
7-Up to
bounced
Scum.
down.
This is a chance for Chefs to get that equaliser. 7-Up goes right through the middle.
Not
But
dirty, says
there to
no.
win it.
Atox.
With an M1 on him as well, and that's not easy to do.
Oh, what a block by Atox. My goodness me. He's trying to weave through Davic. Cuts him out. Rock's woofing it. It's been woof right. Isco's picked it up. It's all going on here. It's all going on.
Both teams going for the kill. You love to see it because
I saw
ProSoccer
that.
could ideally, shut it down. They're going for that 5th goal. Chef's going for the equaliser.
I think ProSoccer want that cushion.
Isco puts it in, but there was only Scum in the box to aim at. Atox tries the Olay, it almost works.
I think it would have worked. He had the inside if 7-Up hadn't come across.
Salix
7-Up.
with time.
I mean, by being so attacking, JB, they're actually forcing Chef players to death. So they're actually not allowing Chef to have people forward.
Oh no,
losing
MTZ's
a bad
lost it to
spot there.
Loire. Loire to
NKZ.
Amaya. Amaya will go for the shot at the near
block.
post. It's over. Oh,
Catch it! Oh my goodness, please catch that. What a block
when you
by
see
NKZ.
that ball heading towards goal like that,
you always panic.
terrifying.
Oh no, he gets through. Oh, he tried another one, but
This
Davic
time
held
Davic
his
does
ground.
well, wins it, brings it forward.
Maybe a bit too much from Davic.
Oh,
there.
there's a
Roby,
chance.
oh,
Oh, almost.
Just past. Oh, good header by Salis back to Isco. Isco pops it over the top. Oh, Hempstead heads away. Rock.
Atox has won it off Rock.
It's going. It's chaos. It's absolute chaos.
Loire's gone back to win it back off
Loire's won
Atox,
it back.
swings it over, but nobody's there. NKZ will pick it
NKZ.
up.
He's got time. Back to keeper. Lovely.
Interviews should be fun after this one.
Interviews are going to be very interesting. It's been a
Missed
roller coaster.
7-Up, that's what he does best. He's W'd it, but then they've won it back off him.
Oh, now Nuri's on the counter attack and then plays it
Nuri to Robbie.
Don't
Can he
let-
get round Davic? He's gone
He's
wide.
got to get around Davic here. He's got to cut inside here. Yes,
Smart though. It wastes a bit of time.
Yeah, cuts inside, like I said.
Robbie
Good
puts it
ball.
in to Atox. It's headed away.
Don't
Oh,
know.
Loire,
Loire's
missed
miscontrolled
kick by
it.
Loire, but he's got lucky to win it back.
He's got Isco in middle. He's looking pretty for Isco here. No, not anymore. He's now going to take it himself, I think. Loire
Yeah,
needs to take it wide
Loire
across.
is going to just try and put the best ball that he can possibly put into that area.
Back to
No, he's
Rock.
passed it back to Godrock. Godrock puts it in.
What a ball. Oh,
And Mayer won the header, but it's too far out to trouble
Too
the
far.
goalkeeper.
Dribble to Rolex. Could easily collect it.
I was gonna
No
say.
dribbling in his half.
I was gonna say.
Oh, that's a corner for Chefs. And Chefs will be made up to have this chance at this late. They can just put it in their back post. They go in.
Oh!
It's won by NKZ. They went near post there,
Tried to mix it up, I guess. I guess they're
which
trying to
was
mind game
really
it.
strange. You'd have thought they'd have put Loire on that, but maybe they've just
I guess
thought, let's get it
everyone's-
in quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess everyone's also kind of aware of what Chefs do now, so maybe they're trying to mix it up, make it not so obvious. That's a great ball, and
MTZ
just got to whiff
takes
it.
a touch,
Yeah.
but he's
What were you saying,
just got
Mike?
that
Sorry?
clear.
You were saying
I was gonna say that I don't understand why Chefs were trying a W when their strategy of just going from the side and crossing worked so well.
Yeah, true. It's very true. I don't know why you change it when it's working, kind of thing. Yeah, I agree.
Just waited 20 in-game minutes with that.
7-Up now. It's getting desperate for Chefs. Can they?
Rolex, hold on to the ball
No,
now. Take
I
your time.
don't think there's enough time now. Yeah, Rolex
Yeah,
will just hold
smart,
it up.
Smart.
He
Don't
better
lose
not hit
there,
it to a
though.
Chef's player though. Kime, oh, he's let it bounce over his head. That
it's
was
over,
one
it's
last
over,
chance to get it
it's
up.
over, it's over, it's
It's
over.
over.
I can't believe it. What a comeback.
MTZ.
Oh,
GG
MTZ, you
easy.
don't like to see that. You really don't like
MTZ.
to see that.
It's not like this, lad.
I
Not
don't like
this.
that.
It was a good game. You don't.
I mean, it was almost disastrous for ProSoccer in the first half, so, you know, we can't
mean,
really be saying stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
It's
yeah,
so
I
bad.
agree. It's not great, but what a game.
I,
and
I,
what
I
a
think
comeback.
Lawal will have something to say about that, you know, after the game.
I guess so. I guess so.
Chat's not happy about it.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would be. You know, it was a 4-3 game. It wasn't exactly a super free sort of 9-win one, 9-win or anything. But
What a game, though. Wow.
yeah, what a game. I have to
Such
say.
a good game. And it bodes well, really, for the season when you have games like that against,
True.
you know, a newly formed
teams.
side who's just started. Obviously, they don't have a lot of the key players that Zero had, but they're still showing they're a threat.
They still got the players that can do things. They've still got the IOSoccer, Norris, Alex, MTZ, you know, and they've clearly what a comeback. I have to say they were 3-0 down, and they've just 2-1 down. Sorry, then what a comeback. I'm so impressed with that. Fair play to them for not giving up and letting their heads drop. It's a great comeback.
I said it like last week once, but I think this will be the most competitive season yet.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's also going to be a bit of a placement season for them as well, a bit of a trial season, because this is their first season as a team. It's going to take them time to adapt and play together.
Actually, I don't need my phone now, do I?
But yeah, that was a really good game. And I think we'll wait for the interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just asked in Chef's General if they want to send anybody.
I'll ask in ProSoccer General. Oh, you've already done it, Mike. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I have to say, like I said, they didn't let their heads drop. They had the potential to come back. They had a few 1v1s that they missed, and that could have easily, you know, you could have easily, after missing those two 1v1s, thought this is not going to be our day. But they pursued with it, and they persisted. And what a comeback.
I had a question which I forgot to read out, actually, which I suppose we can talk while we're waiting.
Go for it, yeah.
Sean has asked, compared to Zero, I suppose we kind of talked about it a bit earlier. Who do you think ProSoccer will miss most?
Yeah.
Some of the players that left are huge.
Well, Ye or Jay. I think Jay, yeah, I mean, he's here, but he's a really good keeper, and I think Milkas or Rolex just isn't quite as good, and I think Ye would be a miss in any team if he left, so... I mean, MTZ is a good centre back, but imagine having Ye and MTZ on the side. That's just way better.
Yeah, to have those, and also like you could say they're missing you and Panther.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, those are two also really big.
I mean, you only get to go to NG for if you're a good player, Mike.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess.
So you know, I think they missed the quality of the ball that you could possibly put in, and obviously Rhino's goals as well. They're going to miss that.
I mean, honestly, you're missing. I don't think any of the players are missing more than the other. I think they're all equally missed in that team. I think, like Mike said, like I was the goalkeeper like every game for them. So for them to change goalkeeper, I think, you know, it's not quite the same for them. You know, I played every league match for them virtually, and like, yeah, like Mike said, to have EA centre back and MTZ in the same defense, it just makes it such a strong def. Like at the same time. But yeah, I think they're missing a few players. I think. But then again, we say that, but they've still shown that they have the talent and skill to come back and win versus Chefs with that team. So it's more than possible, I'd say. Doesn't seem like anyone wants to come.
Yeah, well, unless they're not, it's not doing that invisible thing again. There's nobody like sitting in cooldown and we can't see them.
Yeah, yeah. It's just nobody seems to want to talk
we've
about
got a mayor who's coming in cooldown. We can drag him in. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us, Amaya. It's obviously going to be a difficult loss to take that. It looked like it was going so well for Chefs in that first half. What do you think happened to change that?
Oh, I don't even know. Honestly, I'm just baffed. I don't know. I have no words. What just happened? We just played like really bad second half. And yeah, that's it.
We were gonna say like in the first half, you guys looked comfortable. Like you had a lead, you were like pretty much all over them, bar the 1v1s. And then suddenly second half, it's like you swap roles essentially. Like you guys was like struggling to deal with the constant pressure, and like everything changed, and suddenly, before you know it, you had a 3-goal cushion, and then you're 4-3 down. You think, hang on a minute, what's happened there? So it's a bit of a yikes, I guess, for you guys to have that happen.
It's not even unlucky. We were just like playing really bad, like second half. Like you could see a massive difference. We were just getting dominated.
Yeah, I think so. I think they could have easily put a few more away if they scored their 1v1s. What do you think went wrong, though, particularly speaking? Like, what do you think was the main reason why you guys struggled so much?
In a non-toxic way,
Yeah,
our defense was like just a bit slack in the second half. Like they were just getting through, getting the headers.
yeah. Like the back pass as well to lead to the second goal and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I have no words.
Some of the people's positions were a bit interesting today. Like, has Davic been playing centre back a lot for Chefs?
Yeah, I think he like tried centre back one game and then he did pretty well. So then he tried it again and again, and then he's not a centre back, I guess. And Scum centre forward, me on the wing, 7 on the wing. I guess they want to put me winger because they want like the centre forward to like track back. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that was it. I mean, that was what was working in the first half, because I mean, everybody who's been playing Chefs and friendlies lately can freely admit, how well Chefs have been playing. I mean, we Phoenix really struggle sometimes against Chefs, and in fact, pretty much every time we've played you recently, we've struggled. But it just didn't. It worked in the first half, but then I don't know. It just didn't seem to have the same effect in the second half. Do you think that possibly means that Chefs need to like have sort of a plan B when things don't go right like that?
I guess yeah, but I can't. I don't think we can like change like mid game. But I don't even know what happened. I'm confused.
And I guess obviously the 7-up as well. Like I think he struggled as well today because he's been so effective in games that I've seen him in recently. He's been one of the better attackers just because the game suits him now very much so. But he seems to struggle today. I don't know. I mean, he left the game at one point. Did he need to like refresh the game or something, or was did he say why he was leaving?
I think he was just restarting his game. I'm not sure, but he is a good player, but he's just unlucky with his dribbles today, I guess.
And I suppose I've got a final question, and I've got to ask you. I'm sure you saw what got put in chat at the end of the match. If you didn't see it, I can tell you. Is there going to be any fallout? Yeah, is there going to be any fallout for that, or are you just going to take that on the chin and move on?
It's MTZ. I mean, it's MTZ. What can I say?
Fair enough. I don't think you need to explain anymore. Yeah, everybody will know what you mean. But unless Jay's got anything else to ask you.
No, you covered it all, mate, pretty thoroughly.
So yeah, thank you for coming in, because I know it's obviously it's not nice coming in with results like that, but you've been a good sport, and obviously good luck for the rest of the campaign.
Cheers.
Take care, mate.
You too.
Take care, bud. See ya.
So that was Maya. We have Salix in cooldown for the. I nearly did it. ProSoccer. ProSoccer. Thank you, Salix, for joining us. I almost said 0. Salix for 0 before you came in.
Bonjour. I will speak with my French accent. Is that okay with you?
That is absolutely fantastic.
Okay.
So fantastique, I should say. But yeah, I mean, what can we say? Great comeback.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah.
I think deep down, you knew that you were always still in that game. I think Chefs just took you by surprise. Is that fair to say in the first half?
I was kind of surprised that we didn't manage to hold them that much in the first. It was very painful. It was very painful. We made some mistakes, especially in the middle, and they just wait for us to make mistakes and rush because they have very strong players in attack. So it was hard times, but at 3-0 we just we stayed cool and we said let's think it's 0-0. Let's start from the beginning and we scored a goal and it changed a lot. It was mental.
That's probably the best word you could use to describe the game.
That. Yeah, for sure.
We really enjoyed it. It was a good game to watch. But I suppose we should talk a little bit about. I mean, ProSoccer. Obviously, it's not quite zero, but
not quite zero. No,
there's elements of zero in that side, especially with the mentality there to come back and win the game.
Yeah.
Like, what's the plan going forward? Is it to just are you actually in it to win this season, or are you just wanting to be competitive?
This is the first season. We have lots of new players. I would speak like it's still zero, but it's not, because we have a lot of old zero players. But there is new heads, and we need to build up something new with new play and a new thinking. So it's important to have. I don't think that I talked with the players. The goal is not to win this league. It was just to build up and see how it goes and watch people grows and adapt play. So I was very, very, very happy when we scored the 4 goals, because it was. I see the potential, and I see people mental, and we can do something good. I think very good. I just need people to be 100%. So yes, it's competitive. It's competitive, of course. But the more we play competitive like this, the more we enjoy the team, I think.
I'm in agreement. Yeah, I think that's a very good way of putting it all. Well done.
It takes time, yeah. It takes time.
Yeah, well done.
It will take time.
I mean, you said to me yourself as well, it's going to take time for you guys. It's going to be a season of sort of seeing what happens, kind of thing. You have to adapt and sort of change as it goes on. But
no, exactly.
Yeah, JB, any more questions?
I suppose we've got to ask you, who would you pick as ProSoccer's man of the match today? I know it's a tough one.
It's a tough one because it was 3-0, and I think it's the team. I think it's the team. There is no best player in this game. There is no matter. I think it's the team. The team were great because everyone worked together to come back. So great. Great.
I like it. Diplomatic answer as well. Very good.
Yeah, it was a team effort to get back into it.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I do have one more question. Is Rolex going to be in goal for ProSoccer for the foreseeable, or did he help out today in goal?
He helped out today because he just joined, and I don't think he was able to play, but Lewis was gonna play.
Yeah, I tried calling him. I wasn't
sure. So no, I don't know. There is no. I don't know. I still don't know. It's kind of new. We have Miklas, we have Lewis, we have Nkezi, we have Rolex that can get JK.
Yeah,
so
true.
we have lots of player, and I just wait to see who's available and see how it goes. There's no rating for this for now.
Fair enough. Okay, well, thank you for coming in, Alex. Obviously, great comeback once again. I
Yeah.
will say that. Enjoy your first win, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Good luck,
Yeah,
mate.
thank you.
Congrats. See you, bro.
Cheers.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
So that was Alex. Obviously, you know, he's happy with the win. He's very diplomatic, though, Alex. I like the way he speaks, and he's obviously got a plan.
Yeah.
Which is good to know, because, I mean, using a bit of Phoenix terminology, obviously ProSoccer is formed out of the ashes of zero.
Yeah.
And Salix is there. You need somebody, an inspirational leader. Not naming any names, but you need somebody there to pick up the pieces and, you know, build something. Build a dynasty. Going forward, and you know, building a name that like players can really trust.
Yeah, that's the key for them.
Everybody who knows me knows I'm not like that, so I'm just joking. But
he's not.
ProSoccer, they're a real old name in iOS. They're gonna attract people going forward, I do think. And yeah, good luck to them.
Indeed.
And on that note, I think we've hit full time. So thank you for joining me, Jay, and thank you for streaming, Mike.
Cheers, have me, boys.
And we will see you all again very soon. So thank you and good night.
Good night, boys.